Chandra here at ITSEC TV. We are talking to Colonel Matt Ryan from the Air Force. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm great. Thank you so much for taking the time. I know you're very busy here at ITSEC.
You bet. No problem. Look forward to it.
Yeah. So I was hoping that you would tell us a little bit about what you're focused on this year at ITSEC and in the Air Force.
Okay. Yeah. So for the Air Force this year, really focused a lot on joint simulation environment. We are working collaboratively with the Navy to field that as a new capability for training and really get after high-end training, but also test as well. And it also offers an experimentation capability. So the joint simulation environment was a capability born out of the F-35 program. And it's really going to offer a transformational capability for the Air Force and for the Navy as well for both training and test capabilities. Really being able to have one authoritative environment that offers threats, all of the electromagnetic spectrum and the operations there, and being able to interoperate with all of our 5th gen platforms, 4th gen platforms, and our emerging capabilities that we're developing. So that's going to be the wave of the future. You'll see, I think, a lot of transition from open air training and test to synthetic training and test as we move forward.
Yeah. And are you able to blend those at all?
From a live virtual, you're saying?
Right.
So not right now. Today, JSC is a closed campus type of capability. And part of that is from a security perspective. It's going to have basically every exquisite capability that the Air Force, the Navy, and actually we're partnering with the Space Force as well. All of those services together, we're going to be bringing all of our exquisite capabilities into that space, being able to do a multi-domain fight in that single battle space. Today it's not designed to be that live virtual constructive blended kind of capability. We'll see what the future holds, but really focused on that closed campus. And probably the nearest term thing would be looking at a distributed capability and perhaps being able to have multiple sites that have JSC linking together, even though you're geographically separated, and still being able to accomplish those training objectives.
What are some of the challenges that you face for training like this?
Yeah, so I think the first big one is what I mentioned there a moment ago, and that's security. So if you're bringing all of your exquisite platforms together, right, all of the security that comes with that, where you're trying to protect not just the capabilities of the platform, but the TTPs associated with that platform, you're now bringing all those together in one space, and you're putting all that data in one place. There's very few people who actually have access to all of that data, right? So being able to parse that out from a multi-level security type of perspective so that you can actually learn from it, because if you're going to go log tens of thousands of engagements every year with your best of the best operators from across all of our services and your best test community operators as well, there's a lot to learn there in that data, right? So how do you now draw that out and share those lessons? That's a real challenge whenever you've now mixed together classification levels and different access levels from all over those different services, right? So that's going to be a huge challenge for us to get past.
Why do you keep coming back to ITSEC?
Well, ITSEC is a great place where we can come and collaborate, not just with our service partners, jointly, but looking at what industry has to offer. Go out on the floor, get an opportunity to see things that you maybe hadn't even considered before. And of course, you have academia here with the papers. So it's just a great opportunity to network and to really explore and understand some of the new and emerging ideas and technologies that are out there.
Well, thank you so much, Colonel. I really appreciate it.
You bet. Thank you.
Stay tuned for more at ITSEC TV.